an ambassador for Bangonabeanie, the mother of Jonathan down here. Jonathan and Cheryl will be on the 7 PM project on Channel 10 soon. So make sure you watch that, it's going to be a really engaging program. Welcome Cheryl, thank you.
Hi and welcome, and thanks for that introduction. And yes, I am a mother and wife and consumer representative on about 6 or 7 different government boards in the healthcare arena. But above all that, I think I have the most important job in the world, and that is being a carer of a person with a brain injury. Because in my opinion, there is no job more important than enhancing the health and the happiness of someone that you love. Through personal experience and from the network of ABI community that I've established since writing my 3 books, and sharing our journeys, our family's journey through despair, denial and anger and acceptance and all of those stages that everyone goes through, I've learnt that when the devastating impact of ABI hits, it can be likened to that of an earthquake that destroys the very foundations of the family structure. Life as you once knew it no longer exists, and accepting the loss of the very essence of the person that you love is the first of one of many huge life challenges. And for some families, this early period can be the time when the structure of the family unit begins to fracture. And often the next fragile period or aftershocks are when the family makes a transition home into the community. Because it's usually then that the realisation hits that they have to find a very different foothold or build a new foundation in a very different world to the one which they once knew. A world now filled with adversity and inequity. A society that too often averts its eyes and closes its ears to the plight of people with brain injury. So high on my agenda for the last 14 plus years has been to help try and raise community awareness. As I see this as essential in facilitating change. And this is why I am enormously proud, as is Jonathan, to be an ambassador for such a fantastic initiative as Bangonabeanie. But change per se will never eventuate without awareness of what needs to be addressed. And I believe with the amalgamation of all the brain injury associations across Australia and with the corporate sponsorship that's been mentioned, this now puts us into a stronger position to highlight these needs and create more awareness. Awareness itself, however, implies that we have come to understand or take notice of something that we previously had not. And with that understanding should come a notion to act, to help or improve an unjust situation. So I am passionate in my belief that as a humane and caring society, it is only this lack of awareness or lack of education, and hence a need to inform the broader community, that most people affected by ABI are capable of returning to mainstream work or school, that they only need more tolerance and understanding and patience by fair-minded business people and educators to be able to participate within the community as worthwhile contributors. Because after all, the overall marker of a successful outcome from brain injury should be measured on the person's ability to participate within the community. And the topic of today is going to be on whether we believe we can knit our lives back together following a brain injury. So yes, I am ardent in my belief that we can do that, because I believe in a little word called hope, that which the paper crane, which is the name of my book, and sort of it is symbolic of hope, and it's also what our family has been known to symbolise too. I believe hope to be the most important word in the English language. It's a word we can't move forward without. Very often hope and its companion faith are all that's left to cling to when you're thrown into the sudden medical trauma of acquired brain injury. I also believe that there needs to be a softening of very often fixed and scientific views of humans as statistical beings. Science has its important role to play. Naturally, we can't live without science, and Jonathan wouldn't be here today without science. But human development cannot always accurately be determined by science, nor can potential be predicted or spirit measured. And as the great scientist Albert Einstein himself said, learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. So thank you.